Well, my initial thoughts were that this is going to be an incredibly difficult budget year. This is going to be incredibly difficult across the board. And I think what we all need to be focused on is that when we're talking about cuts, when we're talking about reductions in our state spending, we need to do it with an eye towards what those cuts actually mean. When you ask people individually, when you say, do you want to cut state government, most people say yes. When you say, do you want government to be more efficient, most people say yes. When you say, do you want government to be transparent, most people say yes. When you say, do you want to cut K through 12 education or secondary ed or access to higher education through community colleges and our state universities, then most people say no. To balance those two realities is going to be a very, very difficult task to do. But at the end of the day, we have to keep our eye on the fact that when we talk about cuts, we have to be honest about what those cuts really mean. This education issue is a state issue that belongs to all of us. If a child can't read in Cairo, it should matter to me in Rockford. It should matter to me in Kankakee. It should matter to me wherever I am, because these kids belong to all of us. So I'm hoping to see a budget that works for the state, that moves us in the right direction, that begins to get our pension situation under control, that where we can start to pay down our backlog of bills, where we can be honest with the people who sent us down here to be stewards of the money that they trust us with. If we can't do that, then I don't know what's about to happen next. We cannot balance this budget on the backs of people who cannot bear the burden.